Shalom, fellow Ambazonians. Good afternoon. Today na Saturday, number 25 day for this month of November 2023. My name na Capo Daniel, una own countryman, sense past king, Mr. No Connie. Una welcome to our daily podcast, a program where they bring una the truth, where they bring una meaningful information, fact-based analysis for help we as we work for this journey to our freedom, to the independence of Ambazonia. My country people, them at home and abroad, those one the way they dey for jail and those one the way they don't run war, like refugee, asylum seekers, and IDPs, I bring una revolutionary greetings. Today we get several things them for dwell with them. As na Saturday, the days and way for weekend, our people they need to pay attention for which way they happen. Nevertheless, these are very important days. As we mobilize our forces, them, they encourage them, especially for Victoria, for stand up for pick up arms and challenge the colonial and terrorist and repressive Cameroon military. Our people them for inside Kumba, they now increasingly come under pressure. As we know very well, Kumba then become a strategic area for La Republique du Cameroon. Then gain more Cameroon army them than even Bamenda will be more populated because they use them like a strategic transit point for transport cocoa out of our territory and for create a rim of protection for guide those cocoa trader them and those who they export Amazonian cash crop. We must also take Kumba as a priority for stop and cut the hand where it defeat La Republique du Cameroon and boost their economic profile from Ambazonia. For the whole of last week, we don't get a lot of Cameroon military patrol around Kumba. They try to intimidate our people. They don't double their presence. And for last Monday, we don't get the Colonial DO for inside Kumba. It can't stand for Monday. It talk for people then for population say any motor or bike, taxi man will no work for Monday. They go seize a bike or a motor and they no go allow me work for inside Kumba. So they can begin to give taxi people then some paper. Say when you work for Monday, they will give you that paper. If you want work for other weekday, then when you not get that paper, they will seize your motor. So I want to tell our population, first, the good news now say we'll struggle for back Amba, our fighter then for inside Kumba. Then come out and shoot gun that Monday where the SDO they talk am. Even though they shoot gun very far, Dio he vamos, he run away together with all his terrorists, Cameroon military people them, all of them vamos. Now for encourage our soldiers and for tell and say we'll get power now our land and make our soldiers then continue for take action them. Any driver where he take that book for La Republique, say he work on Monday. Now already proof say that driver na person where he betray the entire nation, he undermine public interest for his own stomach. And that particular person will get that very motor, that motor make it be burnt down. That one is not going to be an excessive use for force because the one is a particular challenge against the liberation of our people and the will of our people. So as support make any motor for inside Kumba, where take the document for Cameroon government, say me it don't work on Monday, me them burn that motor. And me na the driver themselves, they organize themselves for protect their business. And the been seeking them for the whole Ambazonia for every Monday. All man they stay for house. Kumba no be exception, and Kumba they use the one now like a weapon for begin attack people their business. So this one now a direct attack for the livelihood for our population because when they go start seize people they taxi them as they are already deceased bike them. It could destroy livelihood for people then way them being a sole breadwinner in a very dangerous economic environment. So any motor for any taxi will work for Kumba on Monday, make the other driver them gather themselves. We no need to wait for Ambazonian fighter them. We make sure that taxi driver also he pay the price. Because if all money do the same thing, they no go get that power for begin undermine our liberation struggle. Me all money pack a taxi for Monday. Any man will betray, that means that man na the open door, me they can begin seize other people their taxi. So far, I want to inform our population, say, almost half the bike them for inside Kumba, they don't seize them already. So, me taxi people then do the same. All petrol station then they don't be full Cameroon police station, they don't be full with our bike people, they bike them. You go around for Fiango police station, oh, it don't full with bike them. You go for my one, it don't full with bike them. Up station, it don't full with bike them. For sure, and I say these people, they don't care about the livelihood and the family the way they crush them. And for our general public, now your right for stay at home, open your business the time we want them, close and the time we want them. Because now you the pay patang, now you the pay tax, now you don't pay registration. No man is not paying for you. No law, no day for any constitution for the whole war where it give any government a power for control when you open your store, when you drive your bike, when you drive your taxi. There is no constitution, there is no presidential degree, even in La République du Cameroon, we authorize any DO, any mayor, any police, any gendarme, make it control how people they open their business. Now your right under Cameroon sets up their constitution, under internationally recognized human fundamental right for you for choose for boycott, for stop your store, for open them when you want them, for make a political point. No man of it take away your freedom and no man of it take away your right. Any DO, any SDO, any gendarme, any police, any army man, any politician, we call yourself say mayor, senator, we can't talk for you say, if you no close, if you no open your shop on Monday, he go do so, he go do so. That person, he talk na illegal talk, he no get no authority. Na thief man and una need for treat them like thief people. Na armed robbers. They no get no power. Make una treat them like criminals because they act illegally against una. Una rally una self, una defend una right, una make sure say me they know say there will no go be any impunity for any person we want treat we like slaves. They showing us will not even be a third-class citizen the way they get protection under their constitution. So if they do them, they come for do illegal activity. They use their police them for do illegal activity. They want seize people their bike, seize people their motor. That one a pure open eye, that one a pure shishia. We will need for also respond in the same manner. So only una, the bike people, they need for gather una self, una pick up arms because they use na arms for can seize una bike. Una break into those gendarme station, una break into those police stations, una start begin catch the police and the gendarme them one for inside quarter. Me they know say they no go ever get away with this criminality. If we shoot down without reacting in self-defense, would it perpetrate, would it become guilty for the crime the way Cameroon they do them against we? Because if we shoot down le fool, le mumu them, they will go blame na who. We need for act. We need for act. And for our soldier, the way they can't shoot gun for inside Kumba, we want for thank them. And all soldier they for meme, if you be soldier where you fight for Ambazonia, you don't stand make video, you don't stand talk, nag your chest. Now the time this for show the war so you get canals. Now the time this for you for stand up for our population where they go through this torture and oppression and this type of treatment from these barbarians. Fellow Ambazonian, we go come for Bamenda. Yesterday for morning time, we get a very traumatic event again for Bamenda. For the same for Nkwen, for behind PMI. Just a couple of hours before that, I get a phone call from one member for the 7 Katta where he called me. He said he want to transmit a message from General Alaji. He talks to General Alaji. He talks to why would over Koko in name, why would over put pressure for he. And I tell you, say that is not how it works. So today I go seek a private meeting with General Alaji. It change number like be normal during this time for you for the change number. So nobody be able to reach out for ye. But we will get a meeting with ye for Babak. We will get a meeting with the 7 Katta. When something is a public issue, we will deal with it publicly as well as we will deal with it privately. Any man way if you don't stand, if you did for Ambazonia, when people did want cry die, when people did want do something, now you way they can't give you money, then now you go be responsible when things that go to happen for that area. Now you be in charge for provide security. If things that they go bad for that area, we go contact now you, people go blame now you. And it be important, make we clear your name when no be you they cause those things them, if na criminal gangs them, so that the population go treat the people the way they do those criminality as criminal gangs. Just nobody even stay as we get that conversation. We quarter head them for inside Nkwende, then call me for morning time. Heavy gunshot ide for behind PMI. Heavy gunshot live. I did listen. I'm live. Why the struggle for hustle for year? Ask and say now who did they shoot? They say now boy them. Then come for day with 6 bike them well armed. They do now wait. They work attack now, then go for somebody them, take people their mobile phone, then take money for they. One small girl picking way that picking until they around 14 years old, stray bullet catch the girl, they don't carry and go for hospital, and nobody even check whether the picking if it lose, it die because of loss of blood or what it happen. Now stray bullet that it don't catch person they for instead the same PMI where they don't come pay boy they can assassinate person for day. In Nobody stay. I want make our coordinator of a 7 Katta, General Alaji, and all those our people the way that they be in charge of 7 Katta, because when they are under 7 Katta, there is no other force where don't ever be successful for create a camp for the where they operate when I say we no be 7 Katta. When we get people there, they can lock store them for first of for Ghost Town Monday where they enforce our Ambazonian law them for inside when na so 7 Katta. Since we get Tiger it die, General Alaji now you be the supreme commander for 7 Katta. So all man I dinner for you, all expectation dinner for you. So your name go always come out when these things happen until we take control, we take charge, we make sure say this criminality way it terrorize our people, then make it stop. Because when this thing it happen, now your name it be destroyed, now Ambazonian it be destroyed, and our responsibility for stop them. If we talk so we don't drive La Republic for some place, they not be in charge. Independent means so would they take charge, would they become independent and responsible. I know say the dynamic way they for 7 Katta, the coordinator, the Omandan Chakara, so that they be handled by individuals. General today we come then they for inside Bafuna way, na criminal them. You know they under general them. But we must get to the bottom of this, because imagine the population in PMI. Even by people that they fear for pass for PMI for night. Even by people that they fear for pass for PMI for night. This is not acceptable. Our boy, the way they carry gun, they need to focus on the enemy. They need to focus on the enemy. Imagine how traumatic the population then be. If we say them be happy, it create an insecurity for our own boys them. And I plead with our population in general from Quen, me they know say, we will go to the bottom of this and we will solve this problem. And if you see the leader the way they for diaspora, if you say those of this our organization, they be involved, do they even know what is happening? This is what I call the Ambazonian problem that we must resolve if we need to move forward, because it is traumatic to our population. It does not encourage anybody. If we have this power, why don't we use this power to visit the house of the head of the DDR who live in Ndamukong? Why don't we use this power to stop these Cameroon terrorists who are struggling to organize meetings in Bamenda? So I appeal for calm for our population. Me, they know say this type of things where they happen, most of them is caused by criminal gangs. Yes, we also know say Ambazonian forces and they go hide sometimes like criminal gangs because they no get money just for survive. So it be important make our people that they support them. Me they support them morally, financially, and the BB company the way they pay tax them, that money they go for outside. Because today Ambazonian generals are more rich than Cameroon generals. Ambazonian generals make more money than SDOs and DOs. Imagine the credit union where they go broke from Tarinkun. Then carry 50 million for day. Then go get for Efang. From way to way we talk, we then led to the death of General Cobra. Efang, you get 50 million. Mu talking about 50 million, now you don't enter for Efang. Or Mu talk say they will lie about the amount of money. They no feel lie up to the money we no reach 25 million. Petroleum. Eric, we in a carry dirty for Bamenda. Now how much he be talking they give for Efang for 1 year? 24 million. That means that they give 2 million every month. 2 million every month for petrol people them alone. Amo and they pay now how much for all come them for inside Ambazonia. They pay 10 million 1 year. You get the other travel agency. They pay 7 million. So one they pay 5 million. All that one them for only them for inside Mezam. And Momo, Mu talk say the measure general for the way they get come. Then they around the 8. That means say each of that our general then they get at least 4 million a month. 4 million a month. But picking then they under the way they not get shoe for wear them. Then you know what justification do you have to go around and knock the door of our civilians who are those lay people to ask them whether you call it tax or money? It is not acceptable. If we are fighting a corrupt system without accountability, where leaders do not have social responsibility, we must also expect and demand the same from our own. Now the money for the diaspora is being used for what again? Not to buy weapons, but to bribe generals to get allegiance. The struggle have evolved into something that we must stop. We must stop. We must stop it. We must stop the corruption. We must stop inaccountability. We must stop dictatorship, hard lines that made it impossible for any discipline to take place and any rational way of prosecuting this struggle to continue. These are the facts on the ground. If we are unable to have accountability, if we are unable to manage resources, then imagine our population in Kwen. Imagine our population that sees what is happening with the other groups. Do you think that this population can trust these groups, these persons with their security, with the security of their banks, their security of their insurance, the security of their life, with their justice? Do you think they can do that? We must be what we want to be today, not tomorrow. And we must demand the things we want for tomorrow today. And we must do so vigorously. And I have taken on that mantle with the network of the Ambazonian People's Right Advocative Platform to make sure that the Ambazonian people's rights, their civil liberty will be protected and the integrity of their liberation struggle will be protected. As I talk for now, the roadblock where ADF Giam for Mbengwi Road is still there. Una ask Ayabacho if he is fighting for Ambazonia. If you are fighting for Ambazonia, there is no way you allow this nonsense to keep on going on. We don't also talk, say, me no man soldier, you no collect money for die. Me no man no collect money for cops. Come then the way they confiscate Daimani cops because of money. Is that what we are fighting for? Is that what we are fighting for? We must act properly so that our soldiers and our population, they go gather and they go work together against Cameroon and they go undermine Cameroon and they go give we a chance for exercise our right of self-determination. We go fight for people then like the way it happened for Kumba properly. We go fight them for Bamenda properly when we don't harmonize our activity with defense and the population. Any group where it talks say they fight for Ambazonia and then it give a blind eye for this issue then because they want to get support from the soldier them, they done lost road. They done lost sense. They done lost sense. But we cannot allow this struggle to go inside water, and we will do what it takes to get it back on track. Capo Daniel, looking out for you, signing off. Have a good weekend and a bright sky wherever you are.